Hi, my name is Suzanne Robichaud and I'm a registered clinical hypnotherapist. And I have been helping my clients to change their minds for the better for over 14 years. Hypnotherapy changed my life so much that I knew I needed to train and I needed to help others in the same way. Without realizing it, I was living my life from a place of fear, filled with self-doubt and negative thought loops that kept me always feeling the same way. Life was constant highs and lows. I was always getting triggered by the external world, and I was always in a state of fight or flight. But then I started to learn and understand what was happening within me. I learned that I could heal, and these were things that I could change. I started to learn and understand that when I was getting triggered, that it was old, outdated, unvalidated emotions from past experiences that were being brought up to the surface. I began to learn and understand that the negative beliefs that I held about myself were untrue. And many of the beliefs that I held about myself were created during my childhood, things said or done by other people. I held on to them as though they were facts, as though they were true. They became my beliefs. And a belief is a very powerful thing. And our beliefs are seated in our subconscious mind. So as I began to learn and understand this, I started to observe myself when I would get triggered. I would be observing myself, feeling, reacting, responding in a way that I didn't want to react and respond. And the emotions that came up were so strong, so overwhelming, that it made it hard to change, even though I wanted to, even though I was observing myself, reacting and responding this way. The emotion was just too much. And through hypnotherapy, I was able to change this. Through the inner child healing, I was able to heal. I was able to let go of that old, outdated, unresolved, unvalidated emotion that I had been carrying throughout my whole life. Because at that time, my subconscious mind believed that there was a reason, a purpose in holding on to this feeling. Maybe to keep me safe so that whenever I'm in that environment again, I would know to run or flee. But I wasn't that little girl anymore. But I was still responding like her. So through the hypnotherapy, I was able to change. I was able to let go of those emotions, those old, outdated, unvalidated feelings. And as I let go of those feelings, as I healed, it was then easier to change my reactions, my responses. I learned that I could actually change my beliefs and create the beliefs that I wanted to have about myself. I felt so much freer, so much lighter. And I was in better control of my emotional and my mental state. And this was huge. It changed my life, making life so much easier. Our subconscious mind is the part of our mind that's running the show in the background of our life. And if at a deep-seated level, you are still holding on to unresolved, unhealed feelings from past experiences, then there is a chance that you are responding from that place as you make your way throughout your day. And the reason that hypnotherapy is so powerful is because hypnotherapy is all about getting the subconscious mind to believe what the conscious mind knows. So as you grow into an adult, you begin to learn and understand that a lot of the beliefs that you have aren't true, aren't real. You start to grow and learn and see things differently. But if a part of you is still holding on to those wounds, still holding on to that pain, then unfortunately you may be seeing in your life that you are still reacting and responding from that place. An unhealed inner child can create all kinds of unhealthy behaviors, such as self-sabotage, feelings of never being good enough, the need to be perfect, people-pleasing, self-doubt, a need to numb or escape yourself, feeling like a burden, feeling unworthy of love, feeling uncomfortable when receiving love. So many other unhealthy side effects that make life harder than it needs to be. These are all things that you can change. You can heal and you can be free from your past. I have done it and I have helped so many of my clients to do the same. This program includes 4 hypnotherapy sessions, and one of them is healing your inner child, a very powerful and beautiful healing therapy session. And I want to take a moment to talk about this because I was so afraid to do this work. I thought that I was going to have to relive old childhood trauma, but that is not what it is like. Your subconscious mind will protect you. I have done this session thousands of times with so many people. I've done it myself many times, and I've done it with so many of my clients. And it is always a beautiful, freeing, and healing experience. Your mind will not bring you to something that you can't handle. And what I have done is I have put together the 4 most effective hypnotherapy sessions that I have used over the last 14 years to help my clients to heal their inner child and to learn how to love themselves again. When you register, you will receive the first hypnotherapy session, and then you will receive the following 3, 1 per week for the following next 3 weeks. I also created a daily mini session, one that you can listen to while meditating and one that you can listen to while being active, because repetition and consistency is what's going to help you to change the negative thought patterns that were created from your childhood experiences. And consistency and repetition is key to make these changes permanent. So I did my best to make it easy. So if your day gets too busy and it gets away from you, you can put in the one that you can listen to while being active, and you can listen to it while walking your dog, while doing the dishes, but this way you will always get your daily dose. And each hypnotherapy session includes a video with me explaining the session and giving you any tips or advice to help you to get the most out of each session. And at any time during the hypnotherapy program, you can message me and contact me. I am happy to give you any guidance that I can that can help you to get the most out of this program. So if you feel ready to work on your inner child, if you feel ready to heal and to set yourself free from the past, just click the link below and you will get taken to the registration and you can get started today.